What it is, what it was, what's happening, cuz it's ice cold. And right now, you tune into the Cold Collective Media Podcast. Now, today, we got to talk about Angel Reese covering the 2K WNBA edition. Well, actually, ain't a WNBA edition on there, but it's a feature on there. But she's on the new NBA 2K cover. Also, we got to talk about Bronny James criticism. And we also got to talk about Elon Musk. Well, actually, his CEO of X that stepped down today, right here on Coca Collective Media Podcast. Please go ahead and comment about everything that you hear on this episode, what you like, what you didn't like, and share this video, man. I appreciate all the love. You can follow me on all the platforms at Code Collective Media. Now, let's get to it. Now, Angel Reese has been seeing a lot of criticism lately. A lot. And today 2K had just announced, or actually shared on their Instagram, of her gracing the cover of 2K, NBA 2K. Now, for those of you who are not familiar, NBA 2K is a video game that's available on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. So on a cover, and it was, now I will say this, that 2K is kind of getting a little dull with their artwork on their covers and stuff, but it was really nice to see Angel Reese on that cover. And she also debuted her AR ones, or Angel Reese ones, because she has a shoe deal with Reebok on the same cover. And I think that was really dope because she's like the second person to be on the cover since Asia Wilson. So on the WNBA edition. So I think that's pretty cool. Now, it's so many blogs and platforms covering this story because Angel Reese is such a hot topic right now, and it's not for good things. Now, you do have some blogs and stuff that cover her and stuff and say some good things about her, but most of these blogs, they actually say negative things about her. They say negative things, or they post it because they know people in the comments will say negative things, and that's going to drive up their interactions with people, and it's going to add some more comments, and it's going to get a lot of shares to their page just by simply with them just posting Angel Reese. Now, we're looking so with her shoe deal, after who had I think she is the second WNBA player with the Reebok signature shoe after Rebecca Lobo in 1997. That is crazy. So it is 2025, and the last woman in the WNBA to have a shoe deal with Reebok was in the 90s. 1997 man, that is insane. 1997, and now is 2025. That is crazy, but that's wild, and it's gonna stir up the pot because it's so many people that want Caitlin Clark. Mind you, these two are in two completely different positions, but everybody wants Caitlin Clark to be on top because everybody feels that Caitlin Clark is the top WNBA player, which she is not. And this is not me going off of just my opinion or anything. I actually like Caitlin Clark, especially when I play. I played the WNBA version on 2K a few times, and I've used the Indiana Fever and stuff. And I ain't gonna lie, Caitlin Clark be balling on there. Like, so she definitely a go-to on there. So I like her, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say that she's the best player in the WNBA because she is not. Now, if she's the probably the fan favorite, one of the tops, yes, you could probably say that. That's a strong argument right there that she is one of the top. So, but here's the crazy thing. A lot of people just act like Angel Reese is just trash. Like she just sorry because all she does is get his rebounds, and it's when have people ever argued that this player just gets a bunch of rebounds? So we just gonna act like Dennis Rodman wasn't just rebounding like crazy for the Chicago Bulls and Detroit Pistons. Like, I think one game Dennis Rodman had like 30 or 40 something rebounds, like insane. He had 0 points, but he had hella rebounds. Now, by him getting that rebound, that contributed to points added because the whole point is getting the rebound. If somebody on the offense misses, and then the offensive player gets that rebound and gets the ball back to another player to land a shot, that is helpful, especially in defense. If somebody on the offense of another team They shoot the ball and they miss, and then here comes Dennis Rodman, and he collects that rebound for his team to go down there and score. I, I just don't understand it. So y'all over here hating on Angel Reese because she getting a lot of rebounds and stuff. So let's look at her stats. So in 2025, her average across this is across a 6 game stretch. Her average is Reese's. So she has 17.8 points per game. 17.8 points per game. So that's nearly 18 points a game across a 6 game stretch with over 17 rebounds and 4 assists. 17 rebounds, almost 18 points and 4 assists. How is that a bad stat? That is a wonderful stat, especially 17 rebounds, bruh. Come on, bruh. Like, y'all gotta chill. Y'all gotta chill with that. That's insane. And she is so yeah, she's actually really doing pretty good with Chicago Sky. I actually gotta look up to somebody look up what the records are for Chicago Sky. Like, is she beating these records or whatever? Because I don't remember hearing anybody from Chicago Sky, if you follow the WNBA, having over like 17 points a game. Like, that is wonderful. That is wonderful. And I think this is her second season, because they just had, is it her second or third season? I think it's her second season. But it's insane that she gets criticized so much. And the only reason she's getting criticized is because of what happened back in the NCAA tournament between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, when they had that whole issue and stuff going on. So, and their rivalry that started, what was that, 2024? Okay, so yeah, this got to be her second year. That's when, now Caitlin Clark, I ain't even gonna lie, she was balling that game. She had what, about 41 points. Let me see if this is. Yeah, she had 41 points and 12 assists, and Reese had 17 and 20 rebounds before she fouled out. And that set the record like crazy. That was probably one of the most viewed games of all time for WNBA, or not WNBA, NCAA. I believe, what was the viewership? The viewership was coming in at 12.3 million views. 12.3 million views, bro. That is a lot. So over 12.3 million people watched the NCAA. Now, that would be wonderful if those same people supported the WNBA like that. So if those 12 million people are watching the NCAA, they need to watch the WNBA. That way, their viewership will increase, so they will have better TV contracts. And also, we need more fans to visit the game. So it's an increase that is coming. But if it was like that in the WNBA side, or even double, these women would be making a killing right now. They would be making a killing right now. Now, let's get back to it. So that's when the whole rivalry between the both of them had started, because Caitlin Clark, who was she with? Was she with Iowa? I think, yeah, she was with Iowa. And then Angel Reese was with LSU. So this all started in a tournament where Caitlin Clark, she did the whole John Cena, you can't see me type of thing. And it wasn't no issue. With nobody tripping. But then the next game, when Angel Reese followed up, she did the thing back, and then I think she pointed at her finger or something like that. And she got a lot of criticism for that. And they talking about, oh, that's unsportsmanlike and stuff. Like, y'all got amnesia or something like that. Like, Caitlin Clark just did the you can't see me in a previous game. Now that Angel Reese does it, it's a whole issue. And that sparked the whole debate of Caitlin Clark versus Angel Reese. And it actually moved on to the WNBA. And I think this rivalry and stuff that they had was actually good for the WNBA. Now it sucks for Angel Reese, because now she's painted as this villain, and then Caitlin Clark is painted as a superhero. But it's actually helping the WNBA because it's bringing more views and stuff like that to the game and the product. So just imagine anytime that Indiana Fever faces the Chicago Sky, and both Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are both healthy, to be able to play that game is gonna sell out some tickets. Why? Because they want to see Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever defeat Angel Reese in the Chicago Sky. So it's basically like a almost like a boxing match every time. So you got Mike Tyson, and then you got somebody over here that they want to see, or let's say Buster Douglas or so. They want to see Mike Tyson destroy Buster Douglas, or they want to see this, and that and stuff. So people pay to see because they want their superhero to win, and they want their superhero to defeat the villain. And right now, unfortunately, Angel fine, too damn tall for me, but I would still date a Reese, is painted as the villain right now, and that kind of sucks. And so all these blogs and these sports blogs and stuff is insane, because everything that Angel Reese does, they gotta point the highlight, they gotta show highlights of her missing shots and constantly missing shots on every game. And this is like, when have blogs and stuff start posting videos of athletes missing shots? The only time you see stuff like that is Shaquille O'Neal shacking the fool, where he'll post like when somebody throws like a dumb shot or something like that or whatever, and this is, for like entertainment. But that's the only time. But they are purposely posting all of this because they want to drive this narrative that Angel Reese is trash, so which she is not. She's a phenomenal player, but they want to put this narrative off that Angel Reese sucks and she can't do this or do that. So they gotta post every day about Angel Reese, like, oh, she's getting rebounds or something like that because she missed a shot, so she captured a rebound. She missed her own shot and she captured the rebound. Y'all being 24-hour fitness and stuff, missing shots, hella shots, and getting y'all rebounds and stuff, and y'all shoot it up and still miss again, and it ain't get you nowhere but back to the gym the next day. Here she is at the highest level, a professional athlete, and she is putting on some good numbers against other professionals in the WNBA. And all y'all got to do is try to find ways to criticize her. Oh, she sucks. Oh, she this and that. She can't suck if she's starting on the team. She can't suck if she's starting on the team and she's just got a shoe deal with Reebok. Not only that, she's on the cover of 2K. She's on the cover of 2K. So y'all got to get out of your mind that she's just this villain and stuff, and she started with Caitlin Clark. She did not start this with Caitlin Clark. Caitlin was the first one to do the gesture. So y'all got to have that same energy. But while we're at it, let's see who's the top. Let's see who's the top. I guess top 20. Let's see who's the top 20, or I'll say, I won't even go top 20. Let's see like who the top 5 WNBA players is, so we can look at Caitlin Clark, see where she ranks in the top 5 of WNBA players, since everybody's saying she is the greatest. Number 1, A'ja Wilson. Oh, she's so fine too. A'ja Wilson. And Caitlin Clark is coming in at number 4. You can pull this up yourself. Go ahead and pull this up. Caitlin Clark is not number 1. She's coming in at number 4 out of 20 WNBA players. Number 4. And then, okay, we're going to look at her position, though. We're going to look at her position, where she ranks at in her position. And in her position on 2K, she would come in, I would say number 2, number 1. She has a 96 overall in 2K. Now A'ja Wilson has a 98 on 2K. So she's not the best player in the WNBA that I know that y'all want her to be, but she's not. Now she's probably a fan favorite, but she's not the best player. And the only reason that she has all these people that are rooting her name and stuff like that is because of that rivalry with Angel Reese. Now, I'm not going to say, I wouldn't dare say that Caitlin Clark wouldn't have never made it to the WNBA, or she wouldn't have had a fan base and stuff, but she has a lot of fans due to the interactions with her and Angel Reese. It put more eyes on her game, and it put more eyes on Angel Reese's game. So both of them are being talked about, but now I think this is going to stay with Angel Reese's career for the rest of her WNBA career. Every time she has a mistake or anything or mess up, they're going to always bring up Caitlin Clark, always, and then they always got to say, "Oh, she's Caitlin Clark is better than Angel Reese." Both of these women are phenomenal. Both of them are phenomenal, but y'all gotta chill and treating Angel Reese like this. Y'all got to chill with she treating her like this, and then y'all be upset. Oh, why she dressed like this and stuff like she shouldn't. She can't dress sexy. She's sexy and she can't dress sexy. Like that's crazy. Oh, why she got a podcast so she can't have no podcast? So you don't want Angel Reese to do nothing. Oh, she need to stick in the gym and just do that. Like these people don't have lives. When you go to work, and then when you clock out, you take your ass home. You don't do nothing else. You go home and do whatever it is that you want to do. Do you go home and do work? Now, a lot of you do have jobs that are like that. A lot of you do have jobs that are like that, but everybody ain't like that. And then the WNBA has an off season. So how do you know that she doesn't commit time to practice for the games or whatever? And then on her time off, where she doesn't have to do anything regarding basketball, she goes and does other things that she loves to do. Crazy. Now, since we're speaking on criticism, we gotta talk about the elephant in the room. We gotta get on Bronny James. We gotta talk about Bronny James and why y'all criticize him so damn much, bro. Y'all won't let Bronny make it at all. Y'all won't let Bronny make it at all. And it's crazy. Here we are. We will enter the second season for Bronny James in the NBA whenever the NBA starts right now. And right now, I think they're in the summer league, but it's so many people criticizing Bronny James. And they were like, oh, he only got in there because of LeBron James. Like come on now. LeBron James probably got some pull. He definitely got some pull and some stuff. But you're not going to sit here and tell me that he just, he had so much pull to get somebody sorry to get an NBA. If that was the case, you know how many people, how many NBA legends would have got their kids in the NBA if they were sorry just to be on the bench? You know how many people? Michael Jordan, arguably one of the greatest players to ever play basketball. I say he would be in the top three. Whether you put him at 1, 2, or 3, he's in the top 3 of greats of all time. And he could not get his own sons into the NBA. He couldn't get his own sons in the NBA. Now, the treatment that y'all give Bronny James, it just does not make sense because Bronny James was drafted in the second round of the NBA. And he was, what pick was he on? He was the 55th overall pick in the 2024 NBA draft. Late in the 2024 NBA draft, but y'all treat him like he a first round pick. He signed a 4-year, $7.9 million rookie deal. That's almost $8 million over a span of 4 years at 55th. I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds to drop in the comments. Do not Google, don't use nothing. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to tell me who in the past 10 years was a 55th overall pick. I'll wait. I'll give you 10 seconds. And it's real quiet. A rocket and went to space. By the time y'all find this information out, you can't think, huh? You can't think of it, huh? You can't think of it, huh? So look, so for those of you who watch the NFL, we're gonna compare Bronny James in an NFL draft. So let's just say Bronny James got drafted within the NFL. All right. So Bronny James, 55th overall pick. 55th overall pick. So the NBA has over 30 teams. They have 30 teams and they have 2 rounds. So within it, they have a total. Let me pull out my calculator. So within that, they got a total. So they got 30 teams, 2 rounds. So they got about 60 picks. Okay. He was 55th overall. 55th overall, and they got 60 picks. He was number 55 out of 60. 55 out of 60. I just gotta make sure y'all know 55 out of 60. The NFL has 32 teams, and they have 7 rounds. 32 teams and 7 rounds, and how many picks do they have? The NFL has 259 picks. Dang. 259 picks. So we're gonna take 55, and we're gonna divide that by 60. Now, I'm not a math expert or anything so like that. So for those of you who are excellent at math and stuff, do the math and drop in the comments what you got or whatever. Drop in the comments what you got, because it's gonna make sense. Whatever you drop in there, it's gonna make sense that why he was drafted in a late round, and well, actually, it's not gonna make sense why he was drafted in a late round, why people treat him like he a first rounder or a second rounder or a third rounder. So go ahead and do the math while I do it. So we got 55 divided by 60. So that's going to give us around 91, about 91.6. All right, 91.6. So since the NFL, what was the NFL had 259 picks. So the NFL had 259 picks. So I think what we could do is, let's go ahead and take, so what's 91.6? So we're going to take 259, and we're going to multiply that by 91.6, I guess percent. We'll do that percent, right? Yeah, we'll do 91.6%. And so that's going to give us 237.244. So that gives us, so we got 259 picks of the NFL at 91.6%. So we got the NBA percentage, and we're adding that with the NFL. All right, so we got 259 times 91.6%. I hope I got the percentage right, but, or we could just say 91. But we got 237, or not two. Yeah, that's the answer is 237. So we got 259 times 91.6%, and we got 237. So Bronny James is the 237th pick. What Roger Goodell says, with the 237th pick, the Los Angeles Lakers have selected Bronny James. Roger Goodell wouldn't have said that. Roger Goodell wouldn't have said. Roger Goodell ain't never announced no 237 pick. After that first round, bruh, gone. They probably ain't got somebody that ain't been like a legend in the town. They got somebody that been a legend on the team or something like that, or somebody that you know that's doing something in the community, or some actor from that area or something like that. And this is on what the third day or the second day. Nah, this ain't even second day, third day or something like that. Yeah, I think this will be like day 3. This ain't day 1 or day 2. This ain't day 1 while all them boys be coming in with that bling and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, with the grill and all that, and they go in the little mirror, look at the hat, you know what I'm saying, and then they be hugging Roger Goodell and stuff, and they be crying and everything. This ain't that, nickel. I'm having to cut out that. This ain't that, bruh. This is not that, bruh. This is not the first round. Bronny James is not a first round pick. Bronny James is not a second round pick. Bronny James is not a third round pick. Bronny James is not a fourth round pick. Bronny James is a 7th round pick. 237. Bronny James is a 7th round pick. Y'all be on Madden. Y'all be playing Madden. And y'all get on the franchise mode on Madden. Madden's a video game for those you don't know. Y'all be on Madden, y'all get on the franchise, and y'all know what y'all do with them 7 rounds. Y'all trade them. Y'all use those as collateral, and you probably use a bunch of 7 rounds so you can try to get you like a 5th round or a 4th round or something like that. You use that. Or when the draft comes and stuff on the game, you just trade the 7th round. You just pick anybody. You don't even care. You don't even care. But here y'all are, some grown men over here, and a lot of this start out because y'all so obsessed with Michael Jordan, and you just want to say that Michael Jordan is better than LeBron James. Both of them are some phenomenal athletes. That's a whole nother discussion for another day, but that's the whole situation. The Michael Jordan, the LeBron James, the Caitlin Clark, the Angel Reese, it's the same scenario on here. So when Bronny James gets selected at 237 or 55th in the 2nd round, late in the draft, here y'all are on here. Oh, Bronny James just got on because of his daddy. Bronny James, he ain't scoring 20 points. He ain't scoring 24 points like, oh boy, what's his name? Austin Reeves or whatever his name is. He ain't scoring points and stuff like him. Why he can't score this or whatever? Because Bronny James is a 7th-round pick. If he scores 4 to 6 points a game, there's nothing expected of him to score even more because he's a 7th-round pick. He is on the bench until he can prove to be a starter. So that's where the development comes in at. He got to develop on the highest level. These big monsters in the game, big 7-foot ass, big Bronny James has to grow. Bronny James has to grow. But the issue is that y'all on here, and look, he has a phenomenal IQ, great at defense, but y'all on here treating Bronny James like he a 1st and 2nd and 3rd-round pick. Y'all treating him like he was the first 12. Y'all treating Bronny James like, man, everybody just watching the NBA draft lottery. Come on, Houston Rockets. Come on, San Antonio Spurs. Come on, Cleveland Cavaliers. Come on, New York Knicks. We gotta get this 1st round, please. We gotta get this 1st round because, oh man, we gotta select Bronny James. No, none of that. None of that. So y'all gotta chill with that, bro. Now on to the next. Elon Musk. Y'all done got me worked up and stuff, man. Linda Yaccarino, Yaccarino, stepped down as the CEO of X. Now, X is formerly known as Twitter. She stepped down today, and she said, after 2 incredible years, I've decided to step down as a CEO of X. When Elon Musk and I first spoke on this vision of X, I knew it would be the opportunity of a lifetime to carry out the extraordinary mission of this company. I am immensely grateful to him for entrusting me with the responsibility of protecting free speech and turning the company around and transforming X into an everything app. Everything app. We got to talk about that on another episode. Everything app. That's, y'all remember that. I am incredibly proud of the X team. The historic business turnaround we have accomplished together has been nothing short of remarkable. We started with the critical early work necessary to prioritize the safety of our users, especially children, to restore advertiser confidence. And this team has worked from groundbreaking innovations like community notes and soon X money to X money. So that goes back to the everything out. So they're gonna try to make that like a little banking app to bring in the most iconic voices and content to the platform. Now the best is yet to come as X enters a new chapter with XAI. X is truly XAI. That's interesting. X is truly a digital town square for all voices in the world's most powerful culture signal. We couldn't have achieved this without the support of our users, business partners, and the most innovative team in the world. I'll be cheering y'all on as you continue to change the world. As always, I'll see you on X. Now that is that's very, it's quite interesting. With that, that's very interesting that she stepped down. Now, I want to say there's rumors that she stepped down because of X's AI platform Grok. I guess he said something about the whole, the political stuff that's going on right now between Donald Trump and his administration with these Epstein files and things like that. And there was a response from Grok, I guess, criticizing that or so. I believe that's what it is. I'm not 100%, but that's just what I've been hearing. But Elon Musk brands is it's very interesting. And a lot of people don't know. So Elon Musk has XAI. So XAI is an AI platform by Elon Musk that he has. Elon Musk also has X Corp, which is his social media brand. He also has SpaceX, which everybody knows about the aerospace and the rockets, and Tesla. So Tesla doesn't just make electric vehicles. Tesla also makes solar panels. So it's a lot of houses that has Tesla's solar panels attached to their homes and stuff. A lot of people don't know that. So Tesla is making either they're making money from the vehicles, electric vehicles, or they're making money from the solar panels. Now, also Elon Musk also has government contracts, um, which is quite interesting. So he has contracts with NASA, DoD, and USAF, and Starlink. He has contracts with Starlink, and so X. Let's see. And then too, when Elon Musk was part of the Doge community, so now I do feel like Elon Musk had a little bit too much like influence on some things and stuff like that. But this is very interesting that the CEO of X just stepped down after the AI system that's built into X just, had this, I guess, just crashing out or whatever. And then she decided to step down. So I don't know if Elon Musk had influence of his AI to say whatever it said, or that's just the AI kind of thinking for himself. Maybe it's like a AGI, like artificial general intelligence. So we don't know, but this is very interesting. Once I get some more information about this, I will definitely put that on the next episode. But that's all we have for today. That is quite interesting. Like I said, she just stepped down today. Just stepped down today. Today is Wednesday, the 9th of July, 2025. She just stepped down. So we will have more news on that. And also, if there's any topics or anything that you guys would love for me to discuss, please drop that in the comments. And I thank you for watching. If you watched this far, I appreciate you. Again, my name is Ice Cold, ISECOLD. Yeah, that's me. And this is Cold Collective Media Podcast. Man, y'all be blessed and y'all have a good one. Holla at your boy.